Hello, everyone. This is Wendy from 71 and Glowing. How are you today? This is a beautiful June day. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, there's a nice breeze. It's really, really beautiful out. What a beautiful way to start our day. Praising the Lord and just thanking Him for allowing us to see another day. Well, a lot's been going on. We know we're still living with COVID, but because of a lot of progress in terms of treatments and vaccines, we are seeing our way out of the tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I actually came across a couple of videos, one from Greenland, Australia, where they've come up with a treatment that acts like a missile, that it targets COVID cells, and destroys them. And that's been one of my prayers, that someone come up with something that just kills it right as it sees it. And then I heard about an antiviral pill that you take that those who are already sick with the disease can get better, because the vaccines and all are for all of us that are well. And even those who had who had COVID can now take the vaccine after they've recovered. But what about for those people who are sick with it now? So when I heard about the antiviral pill, I don't have that information with me right now. But maybe another video I'll share exactly the name of it all, and you can Google it if you like. Because my concern was, what about those who are sick already in the hospitals on ventilators, and what about them? So praise God, praise God. So those are all positive signs that, as I said before, we're coming out of this dark tunnel. So today I'm here just feeling myself, basically, and say, I'm 71. Oh, there's my phone. Hold on. Okay. And just looking back at all that's been going on and how thankful I am. My family's in good health. And just wanted to do something today that I haven't done in a little while. I think some of us, including myself, some things that we did before all of this started, we kind of put some things aside. And this was one of the things I kind of put aside. And for no particular reason other than, well, basically there were so many other things to think about and to get through. And it's good. It's like we can we've been holding our breath, just holding our breath. And now it's like we can finally exhale. So I'm on that end, finally exhaling, So I'm gonna just, as some YouTubers say, do a get ready with me. What's that? GRWM, get ready with me. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna tell you that I didn't already put on some foundation. Now I don't mind being vulnerable, and some people are more vulnerable than I am, But no, I did put on some foundation first. I'm not gonna tell you this is just how I look before I put on makeup. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. But I did put on a little foundation first, and I used Black Radiance. The name of it has wiped off. But I use black. Oops, I keep dropping my other. This is Black Radiance, and I buy it at CVS. And the only CVS I found that still carries Black Radiance is CVS in Elizabeth on Rowe Avenue in Elizabeth. Some of one of the CVS around me, they don't carry it. So and you can see the number of it, and this is called coffee. Coffee, I believe it's called Coffee Bean. Okay, you can see it there. All right. So now I'm going to put on a concealer, and this is by LA. It's called Pro Concealer, and I use the chestnut. And this is what it looks like here. I use chestnut. Now, I can't put it on my lids like I usually would do because of allergies, and my eyelids have been itchy, and this happens to me during the summer months with allergies. I wear contact lenses, and so I don't wear my contacts as clearly and as comfortable. But right now they're okay. My contacts are doing okay, but still I'm not going to put the concealer on my lids. Now I'm actually using a fade cream right here on the inner part of my bridge. It's those pressure points from wearing glasses. Although I wear contact lenses, I do still need help with reading, so reading glasses. And I noticed as I've gotten a little older that even with my reading glasses, I still need a little help. And I've been wearing my reading glasses more like regular glasses this year. And even like watching TV, being able to read on the television. I can see their faces and all well, but when they have writing, I need help. So I've been wearing my reading glasses more like regular glasses. So I've gotten the little pressure points on either side of my nose. So I've been using a little Ambi. Ambi is a fading cream. I can't use it anywhere else on my body because I break out. But right here on the bridge of my nose, I've been trying to lighten that. Okay, so I put a little of the concealer there. Now I know some people, they want to lessen the defined lines here. Left lines, I laugh a lot over my years. So you can even use the concealer here as well. Now I know a lot of YouTubers who do makeup. They use concealers in a lot of places for contour and all. I was trained as a makeup artist many years ago. I used to work at a department store in the Woodbridge Mall. I don't even remember the name of the store now, but I would. It might have been. It wasn't Bamberg. It might have been Bambergers. I don't remember. But I was trained to do makeup, and it was a company called Cardot, Cardeau, a French company, and they trained us, and we had to go to the escalator and wait for women to come up to our floor and, calmly speak to them about how we can enhance their already beauty. And we would convince them to come with us, sit down, and we'll do makeup tips on them. So I've been into makeup for a long time, but I don't do all of what they do now with the I used to wear eyelashes and all of that, and eyeshadow and blush. I've kind of I have decreased a lot of that in my life. But if it was something very special, maybe I would do it. But every day, this is basically what my everyday makeup would be. I don't do all the contouring. You put the darker foundations things here to to contour your face and alongside your nose to make it look more narrow, make your face look more narrow. And even baking, they call it baking, where they would, it's like a translucent powder that you put on and you let it sit. And it's like baking your face. So I know all of the terms and all of that. I just don't do it for myself. And I've watched a lot of YouTubers who have YouTube channels who are over 40, over 50, over 70, and they do that. Some do, some don't. But I can do it, but I just don't do it for me. I've been there, done that. So my makeup routine is a lot less. As you can see, my eyebrows, very rare. You can hardly see them, right? Well, I just have to tell you, for me, some hair loss here is for medication. And it's thinned them out. And for some, not everybody, as I've gotten older, you have thinning in areas of your hair, which can be caused by medication as well. But also my underarms. I won't show you them. That might be too TMI. But I don't have hair growing it. And I remember back in the day, when it was more fashionable to shave under your arms, because I grew up, back in the day, we didn't shave our underarms, unless I guess the models did, back in those days. But everyday people that I knew anyway didn't shave under their arms, and then it became fashionable to do so. And I shaved all the time, and I would get hair bumps. You know what I'm talking about. But I have not had to shave under my arms in, oh my God, I don't know how many years now. Hair doesn't grow, and when I say that, I might have like a little shadow, but you really couldn't tell. You might think that the skin is just discolored, just a little darker, but no. Um, um, and I'll just say there's some other areas, where you have less hair. You have less hair, so I'll just put it like this. You don't have to worry about those bikini lines. There's, if you know where I'm going with that, so I don't have to worry about that. Although I haven't worn a bikini in many years anyway. So anyway, so I have to pencil in. So I'm just using a black, eyebrow pencil, you know. Now I know they have brushes that you can use, eyebrow brushes. I thought about getting the eyelashes, the eyebrows tattooed in, but I don't know. I tend to keloid, so I'm afraid I'll get a keloid on my eyebrows. I had keloids on my ears and I had to have them cut off twice, and they had to inject because they grew back, and I had to have them injected with my earlobes, injected with steroids to keep the keloid from coming back. So as far as piercing goes, I don't feel comfortable having my eyebrows tattooed on. So normally I would also put some on my eyelids, but like I had already said, because of allergies, actually I was told that I had eczema, and that is one of the reasons why it's so dry. But the funny thing, it only acts up in the summertime. In the winter months, I'm fine. The eyelids don't itch. I don't have any problem with my contact lenses. It's only during the summer months, so I'm not quite sure why that is. But as long as I can wear my contacts comfortably, I'm fine. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna aggravate. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, if I can find it, I have a brown eyebrow pencil. So I'm just gonna just line a little bit. I have to get a little closer because I can see just a little bit, not much. Now, also about the eyebrows, I saw this kit that they sell, and they have stencils, and they have different shapes of eyebrows, and you put that stencil over where your eyebrows are, and then you fill in through the stencil, and you can get perfectly shaped eyebrows. So that I would try. That I would try. Okay, now the lipstick liners, I've had them. I can just buy a lighter brown. You know, you use what you have. You use what you have. So because I'm gonna basically be in the house, I'm just gonna use. I have a lip gloss, and it's just one of those what they call like a nude pink. Something light. See, pretty natural. It's pretty natural. Now I do perspire a lot. In first place, it shows is on my forehead. So I don't put as much foundation or anything on my forehead. Because, when I'm outside, first thing I'm doing is wiping my forehead like that. And so, this would be what my everyday look would be. Now, for my hair, I like this. I have a mixture of Jamaican twists and Cuban twists. And I braided in basically to the length of my hair, and then just twist the rest of it. And that's what I did. Because I had braids. I had gray braids, which I liked. I wore them for about 3 months, I think it was. And I tell you, I'm going to say it's age. I used to keep my hair in a top knot all the time, all week long. My natural hair in a top knot. And then when I would wear braids, I kept it in a top knot. No problem. But now my head does not like anything sitting right, especially right here. Oh my God, it gives me such a fit. And even if I try to wear it back here, I can get away with it maybe a day. But then after that next day, I can feel my scalp is just like telling me take it down. It's like my temples. And I think some of it has to do with my sinuses. So it's because of allergies, I deal with sinus problems. So I think, when my hair is pulled up, it actually aggravates my sinuses. So, but I can wear it up, like I said, just for maybe for the day, or for a couple hours while I'm outside if it's too hot to wear it down, you know. But right now I'm just wearing it down. And what I did, I just took one of those little ponytail holders, put a couple of braids through it, just to spread it out, so it's off my face, like that. And then I have a couple of little hair ornaments. These are wood-like that I just slipped over them. You can wear them for dread if you have dreadlocks or braids, however you want to wear them, So this is my everyday, basically my everyday look. So when you are, now this is me, my age now, I'm 71 years old. For me, a more simple makeup works for me. And as far as hairstyles go, now I wear red braids. I'll have red faux locks, twists. I'll change my hair color basically, just whenever I feel like it. And I like the blue, but I haven't tried the blue. I've worn blonde mixed with red, blonde mixed with brown, blonde mixed with black. So I'll go more out in terms of my hair in terms of how it looks, more so than my face now. But so I'll still give that, have that little uniqueness. I don't like to look like everybody else. I've always been like that. I've always kind of like had my own style. Um, and I'm still that way, you know. Maybe a little bit more subdued now, but in some respects, that goes along with my clothing. Earrings, I still like my long earrings. I have small earrings. I wear those as well, but I like them long too. And I still have two holes in this ear, and I have three in this ear. There used to be five over here, and there used to be four over there. But I let a couple of them close up. I used to have a piercing in my nose, but I eventually did let that go. So there are changes that you make in your life as you get older. This channel is about, like I said, 71 and glowing. Now, I could have said 71 and glowing and growing. I said last year 70 because I was 70. So I'm just going to add in the next year that God gives me, 72 and glowing, like that, and see that progression and see what changes that I make in my life in terms of my appearance, in terms of my health as well. I have some issues as well, but I've tried to cut down on sugar. I've gained some weight because through COVID, not going out as much and not as active. So I've gained some extra weight. So I have cut back on portions. I still eat 3 meals a day, have a snack and everything, but I've cut down the portions and I'm starting to see some improvement in terms of my belly being a little slimmer. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I might lose some by cutting down some portions. But right now I haven't lost any weight, but my stomach is slimming a little. It takes time. I'm not in a hurry. In terms of exercise, I do some exercising. I'm not into it as much exercising as I probably should be. In terms of walking, I do in the house, of course, and I go up and down the stairs. I'm on the second floor. So it was, oh my God, when I do grocery shopping, oh my God, I love to shop, grocery shop. But oh my God, when it comes time to bring those bags up, I had to bring them upstairs from the ground, from outside to inside the house, and then I got to go up another flight of stairs. So I might make 4 trips. And I'm going to tell you something. After I bring all those groceries up, except for ice cream, I'll put in the freezer, I sit down. This is my spot. This is my spot right here. I'll sit here for an hour. And then I go, because I wash everything. I wash everything down, Whatever I can wash, I go wash before I put it away. I'm just like that now. I didn't used to do that, but now that's one of the things I do because of COVID. So everybody's doing something different than they used to do. They didn't think of having to do or doing at all. I wear gloves. Some people don't wear the plastic gloves anymore. I wear plastic gloves when I go shopping because I don't like touching the grocery cart or the little grocery little basket you carry. I never thought about it before. But there's a lot of things we didn't think about before that we think about now. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about aging gracefully, doing those things that help you to grow older, aging gracefully, and in the process, still looking good, still having self-care. And this is basically, I'm speaking more toward women. Men do what they need to do as well, but I'm speaking in terms of my own experiences and what I allow in my life. Right now, I'm single. Okay, I'm single. I've been married, been there, done that. I don't know what the Lord has in store for me. I'm not sure. I know what. Well, let's just leave it like that. Uh, so right now I'm single, happy, peace. I sleep well at night. Sometimes during the day too. I take these naps. Naps are good. naps are very good. My dad's 95. He takes a nap every day. I try to take a nap every day. Try to take it early enough, because if I take it too late, then I'm up. Then I'm up too late. But we have to adjust. We have to adjust. We can't do the things we used to do when we were 20 and 30. And if anybody tells you that, no, because the body's going to tell you otherwise. Your brain may tell you one thing, but your body's going to tell you the truth. Your brain may lie. Your brain may lie, but I'm gonna tell you, your body will tell you the truth. And you can say, oh, you got to push through the pain. You got to push through the pain. When you're 20 and 30 and 40 years old, I remember, I'm just talking about myself. I could push through the pain. I could deal with it. But no, 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 no. I mean, I do what I need to do. I know what my body's limitations are. When I push myself, I'm just gonna be more tired or whatever. Um, and I'll just share one thing. One of my knees gives out sometimes when I go up the stairs. So when I'm carrying groceries up the stairs, I gotta remember, lead with your right, not with your left. So I gotta remember that, because I don't know if this knee gonna give out. It has done that. So, some things you learn, you just learn to live with your new body and the transitions that your body goes through. Our body does, you can take all the vitamins you want, exercise all you want, and you can do that, and you can extend in many instances what you do as you grow older. There's a woman, an elderly black woman. I think she's almost 90 now, and she runs marathons and all. She does it at her own pace. She finishes the marathon. She doesn't run as if, and she never ran before when she was younger. She did it later to help cope with some problems, and this is works for her. And she probably can outrun me, because she does a fast walk more than a run. She can probably outrun me in that way as well, because I used to jog and do all of that. Um, I could do better. I'm sure I can do better. Um, but I do what I know, what I can right now, and when I try to extend what I do now, I'll do that, and not to any detriment to myself. But your body will let you know too. Your body will let you know if this is working. You start something, and then after maybe a week, and maybe for some people it might take a week, or maybe some people it might take 2 weeks or less, and if it's working. If it's working or not. So this is what I'm here to talk about. You ladies out there, that's my phone in the background. Let me see who that is. Oh, nothing. Um, So when you get up in the morning, ladies, like, uh, do your hair. I don't, I do my hair even if I'm not going out. I wasn't planning on going out anywhere today. If I do, it was just to clean my car and run right in front of the house. I wear earrings every single day. Every day. I don't have to be going out. I put earrings in and I usually have them in the other areas of my ear, but I didn't put them in yet. But I always wear earrings. I keep necklaces on. I keep these necklaces on all the time, unless I want to change them out, or something that I can forget about. I don't. I haven't polished my nails in about maybe 2 weeks or so. I don't get my nails done anymore. I don't go to I haven't gone to the nail salon even before COVID. I stopped going, and that's just I noticed that when I have the nails, I do, and I did that before. You think about what you do before you do it. When you go to the nail salon and pay $40 or more. So, but in terms of that, and in terms of cost, unless it's some really special occasion, I really don't even bother anymore. I just keep them filed and clean, or polished them myself. But that's different for everybody. Same thing with a pedicure. I haven't had a pedicure in I don't know how long, and I was never one for it. It's okay. But and what do I do to keep myself feeling young and feeling 71 and glowing? Like I said, I do my hair. I change my hairstyle. I wear my jewelry. I'll put on a little makeup. Um, I do little art projects. I'll show you in another video. I think I actually did show you before, but I do wall hangings of African American and women of color wall hangings that I'm actually selling. Um, so I'll show you that in another video. So I've been working on producing more, and I do draw. I paint. I love redoing jewelry or making new jewelry. So I sew. I'm trying to work on my sewing machine now. I'm having a little some problems with some areas on my sewing machine that's keeping me from sewing. But there's you find what you like to do. Find what you like to do. I mean, I am a licensed minister, so I love to read the Bible. I do sermons. I've given sermons on YouTube and on Facebook, which I'll be doing again pretty soon. So you have to try to find those things that you enjoy doing, those things that make you feel good on the inside out. You know what I mean? From the inside out. So those are just some of the advice that I would give in terms of as you grow older, you how to do it gracefully. I recently bought an air conditioner in my living room because my other one burnt out actually, and I cannot deal with the heat like I used to. I used to be able to sit in the heat and enjoy it, but I can't do that anymore. No, I can't. Oh no, so I've been in my bedroom watching TV in my bedroom with the air conditioner in there. I keep falling asleep. So I don't like sitting in the bed anyway. When I wake up, I'm ready to get up. So I finally bought an air conditioner, and when I went to buy it, I was at Home Depot, and it was really early in the morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they showed me where they were, and so I knew I was going to need a shopping cart, so had gotten the shopping cart, and I thought in my head, okay, when I get the air conditioner, put it on that little seat where you can put kids if it could, somehow balance it, because I knew I wasn't gonna. It was gonna be hard for me to reach down in the wagon, then try to lift it and put it in the car. So that was in my head. So anyway, the girl came over and she actually did it for me, and she put it down in the wagon. So okay, so I paid for it, and I'm walking. Now I'm walking to my car, and I hear somebody say, "Miss, Miss, Miss, do you need help putting that?" And I was just thinking in my head, Lord, how am I going to get this thing from the cart into my car, in the car seat? And what she said, it was the same girl who put it in the cart inside the store. And I said, oh, she must have seen all my gray hair. And I said, oh, Lord, I'm going to have to need to help that old lady. So she did. She lifted it up so easy and put it in my car. So as I'm driving home, so okay, now I got to get it out the car and got to get it up 2 flights of stairs. They had these plastic straps, and like my brother was working, and my nephew, he's 17 years old. He does what he does. It was early. It was only like 7:30 in the morning. So I said, okay. I said, here we go. So I